as we camp and explore Acadia National Park with our truck camper.
You're watching day 3 of our July 2023 trip to Maine. We're currently at a hip camp near the town of Surrey, and today we're exploring a few different spots within Acadia National Park, going to a brewery in downtown Bar Harbor, and then checking into our camp spot at Blackwoods Campground. Good morning. It's Saturday, July 2nd, right about 7 a.m., and I just brushed my teeth, and we're about to be leaving the hip camp we stayed at last night. And the first thing we're going to do today is drive up Cadillac Mountain. It's already taken down now, but Kate and Joe had a tent that was set up right there last night. All they have left to do is put dusk in the car, and we just made sure the windows are closed and that nothing's going to fall over. And now it's time to go. This place does have an outdoor shower that's behind that building over there, and there's like shared bathrooms right in here. And overall, it was a good first experience at the hip camp. It was kind of weird when we got here, just the way the guy gave us the tour, and just, I don't know. And overall, it was fine, but it wasn't my favorite stay.
Off to Cadillac Mountain we go. It's about 7:15 right now, and we're just heading over to Cadillac Mountain, and we have 51 minutes to go.
There's Kate and Joe right up there. No trailers or RVs. We'll have to see what this means. No issues at all with the truck camper. And here we are. I don't really think we're gonna have any view, but it's kind of cool. I think we're looking at the view that we're supposed to have, and we would be able to see all these little places. Show us how excited you are. It's so moist and humid up here, everything is wet. Last July when my friend Evan and I were here, it was really sunny and we had an awesome view, and I'll show you some of that. There's really not many people up here. I think we came at the quietest time, which is after sunrise and before it gets busier midday. We're back at the parking lot now. As you can see, the view when I was here last year was a lot better. Now we're going to be going over here and checking out these gift shops before we make the drive down to Bar Harbor. Jessica, you having fun down here? The gift shop was pretty cool, although everything was super expensive. Even a coffee mug was like $45. And I think I see a roof tent set up in the parking lot over here. It's like the Subaru I used to have with an iCamper on it. I wonder if they like stayed the night or something. We actually just decided that our next stop is going to be the Halls Cove Visitor Center. We're here and it's super busy, and there are also signs up for no overnight parking here. I think that's the view from Jordan Pond right there.
Now we're headed to Chocolate. It's a coffee shop in Bar Harbor, and we're gonna get a coffee there.
We've got a little bit longer of a walk, but we parked on a residential street because this time of year we don't have to pay for parking yet, which is why we decided to park over here and not right in downtown. We got a table, and I'm just out here waiting with dusk while everyone else is inside ordering and waiting for the food and drinks. These look really good. How is your drink?
It's good. Look at the cute little heart on top.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. It's definitely getting darker out, and it might rain soon, but now we're gonna go into this little store. This is definitely a neat store.
Yeah, I like this. This is cool.
Uh-oh, this is not good. That's nice of them. Yeah, I don't understand, because...
This car was here, so like, how did you miss that Toyota?
Yeah, exactly.
Your mirror. Unless, like you said, it...
So the guy that hit Kate's mirror is actually walking up right now. They were local people, and they were going to church right up there, and it happened on the way to church. So they're just going to exchange insurance information, and we'll go from there. You know you're in a national park when you're waiting in line. Checking in.
What site?
B31. We're in Loop B, and it's like all the way down on this loop. I think this is it right here, and it looks like we're barely gonna fit in the parking area with the truck. We're making salads for lunch, and Kate and Joe are here. These were the broccoli and kale slaw salads from Trader Joe's, and they're pretty good. I don't think we've had it before. And their tent is going to be set up right there. The rain has started, and we got the tent all set up, and now we're going to be heading to Jordan Pond to do like a hike around the pond. One of us is going to trip on these things. Well, I thought I did a good job parking. We were able to find a spot, but apparently I backed into some branches, but it doesn't look too bad. This is the Jordan Pond House, and they're known for their popovers, and they have a big outdoor seating area on a good day. And we're just going to do a trail that goes along the pond, which is right down there. If you look closely, you can see people kayaking down there, but you're not allowed to swim or paddleboard or let your dog swim here. And on a good clear day, if you look down that way, you'd be able to see like the two bubbles. Our goal is to walk around the whole pond, and I just started my Strava, and we think it's going to be around 3 miles, and I'll let you know how long it takes and how far it actually is when we get back to that point. This is the official boat launch if you brought a kayak or something, and you're not allowed to paddleboard here, but in 2020 or 2019, I accidentally broke the rules and did do that. We're really getting the national park experience so far. I've almost been poked in the eye by 2 other people's umbrellas, and we've run into multiple dogs on the big long leashes. I think that's a loon out there. There's actually 2 of them. Looks like Kate's getting a good photo of the loons.
It's a loon.
I think Kate is the only one here wearing rain pants. We're about halfway now, and I'll check back in when we're at the car. So in total, walking around the whole pond, we're back to where we started. It was 3.7 miles, and it took us 1 hour and 56 minutes, and it was very scenic. And if you look over there now, you can see the bubbles because like the clouds have gone past a little bit. We're just heading back to the car now, and I think the next stop is going to be going to a brewery in downtown Bar Harbor. I read about this issue in the Scout Camper Owners group. For some reason, on the Olympic model, on the passenger side, the water just pours down onto the door. So Kate's going to get like wet, and it's also going to drip in the car right once she opens the door, and people put up these rain gutter things to prevent it. We lucked out and found a spot that we fit in right near the brewery, and we lucked out even more because there's still 3 hours left on this parking meter. The brewery we want to go to is right there, but we're going to stop in this Cadillac Mountain sports store real quick to try to get some waterproofer for our coats because they're basically no longer waterproof and need to be retreated. We found what we're looking for, and I think we're actually just going to be getting this one, the waterproofer. We decided to get 5-ounce pours. I got a 5 ounce of the Maine New England IPA, and Kate got 2 5 ounces of the 2 sours that they have, and I forgot the names. It's definitely still raining. It's about 6:30, and I think once we get back to the truck camper and at the campsite, we're gonna make dinner. That's Atlantic Brewing right there, and I wonder what's going on because there's like 3 cop cars. There's no car at that site, and there's no car at this next site. I'm wondering if a lot of people went out to dinner because of the rain or something. I just got the stove set up and ready, and Kate handed us some food because we're going to be making dinner in here together tonight. And I don't know if Dusk is going to be joining us in here as well, but it's going to be a fun little place. It's going to be pretty crowded. Dinner was good, and it worked out with everyone in here. I stood for almost the whole time because I was basically cooking the whole time, but I sat there for a little bit, and it's probably about 9 o'clock now because we were hanging out in here afterwards. We got all of our stuff put away, and now we've got our rain jackets back on. They're still a little wet from earlier. We're just gonna go brush our teeth, and then it's off to bed for us. And that's it for today, and we'll check in tomorrow.